What a day! Time to get caught up on some BottleTop culture. Anything new here? Oh, Christmas. Finally something that's not horror.
Bros, beers, badass movies. Bros, beers, badass movies.
What's up, guys? It's Michael. It's Sabre and Javi, and this is Bros, Beers, and Badass Movies. Today we're reviewing the 2018 film Halloween.
But before we get into it, please click the subscribe button, guys. Stay on top of all the new videos we're posting. Right now, we're not just doing Bros, Beers, and Badass Movies. We started a new segment called Bros on Location, where we go to all the theme parks here in Orlando. So it's a lot of entertainment stuff. So again, please click subscribe. So if you've been following us since the beginning, our first video was actually us doing the Halloween trailer review when that first came out. And Sabre, or Michael, whoever you are right now, was super pumped about it because Halloween's his thing.
Since the beginning, or since it was even announced, I've been really hyped for this movie. High expectations to hear, especially when Jamie Lee Curtis was announced. So even before the movie even came out, or even the trailer even dropped, me and a bunch of friends went down to South Carolina, or went up to South Carolina, rather.
Yeah, we're in Florida.
Went up to South Carolina, and went to some of the filming locations. So this movie has been, basically, my whole year.
No, you even said it's getting close to a year since you went up there.
Yeah, so this whole year, I've been anticipating this movie, and even when it came out, we've been anticipating the release of the digital version.
Yeah.
And tonight, we watched it.
How many times did you see it in theaters?
Just twice.
Just twice?
I know, I'm weak.
Okay.
That was very weak.
Not a very super fan.
Oh, I know.
That's all right. I mean, I saw Greatest Showman like 4 times. That's not even a lie.
Okay.
All right, so what did you like about the movie?
What I liked about the movie was Michael Myers. Like, I love the way he looked. Of course, I love the mask. Because this Michael Myers felt like the original Michael Myers. And even the follow-up from Halloween 2, I felt like they were, I don't know, he just feels like the character. He's back. You know what I mean? The other movies, all the sequels, a lot of times I was like, you just don't feel like Michael Myers. But this actually feels like Michael Myers. Second, I would say Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode coming back. Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
She's incredible. She held the movie together. What do you say?
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. It was interesting because, again, fresh. Hadn't seen the previous movies. I saw it again too, but then now having seen Halloween, it was interesting to see how she is now, like so many years later, and she's kind of like a doomsday prepper, but it's more like like a boogeyman, like they say in the movie. It's more like a boogeyman prepper now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's just she has all these guns and booby traps and just like
she's all that
she's
stuff.
prepared.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think I think her performance was spot on. It was perfect.
What do you think about Judy Greer's?
She's okay. I don't think we really got enough of her. There are some deleted scenes. If you watch the deleted scenes, I don't know if I know they filmed some stuff because I saw pictures behind the scenes, but I don't know if it actually ended up on the digital or Blu-ray disc. I'm not sure, but they had more to her character, but they just didn't. It just didn't
end up using it.
Yeah, didn't end up using it. So she was kind of lackluster because they didn't have much. What did you think of Allison, the main girl?
I think she did a pretty good job. They focused on Jamie Lee,
right?
Which they should have because that's Laurie. They focused on her, but then they focused enough on Allison to make her kind of like the next kind of
like carry it on.
Carry it on, especially at the end.
Yeah.
You know how she's like
got the knife.
Got the knife, holding the knife. So I feel like they did a pretty good job of fusing them two together to make it, like kind of like a passing the torch type of thing.
I think so too.
Going into it, I know you were really excited about the mask.
Right, the mask, yeah.
Yeah, and clearly. And actually when we were watching it, we just finished watching it not even an hour ago. We just finished watching it on the digital version. And one of the biggest, I don't want to say gripes, but biggest disappointments was the
Like,
mask scene.
Yeah,
when
the
Michael-
introduction mask.
Yeah,
where he
yeah,
put it
yeah.
on. Yeah, I don't know. I really didn't care for anything in the daylight with Michael. I don't want to see Michael Myers in the daylight. That kind of ruins the whole illusion of Michael Myers, really.
He stops becoming the shape and more
Yeah,
just like that.
and just like the slow music with him putting on the mask, it just didn't fit. I don't feel like. I mean, maybe you guys feel differently, but I thought it was it just didn't feel right.
Yeah. Let us know below if you feel different or feel the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, be a part of the
Hear
conversation.
about the slow motion stuff? Let us know. I'm not a slow motion person.
Drink break. So now, what didn't you like about the movie? I gotta take a swig before we
Yep.
dive in.
The doctor. That was the main thing I didn't
Really?
like about the movie. Yeah. I mean, the doctor was okay the first skin of the movie, and then leading up to when he was in the vehicle, the cop car with Hawkins. I think that the movie took a drastic turn whenever he became like a bad guy.
With the blade in the pen.
Blade, stabbing and all that. I didn't care for any of that. And especially when he put the mask on. I don't think there's only one person that can be wearing that mask, and that's Michael Myers. And then, yeah, there was some pacing issues, I felt like. And then, like you said, deleted scenes where you felt like, man, there's got to be more to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's some kind of confusion. But other than that, I mean, I like it.
Yeah. Again, having watched it a second time is now, it's like, well, there should have been more to that scene. I feel like that's not really covered.
Right.
You know, it's just, now that's kind of bothering me.
I think the movie overall is a really good movie, really. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
one thing I need to ask you, though, is what did you think about the ending of the movie? Like, did you feel like it was a good finale?
Yeah, so here's the thing. When Judy Greer is like playing like possum,
Mhm.
I'm like, are you serious? Like, you can't pull a trigger? Like,
Yeah.
that whole time. I was like pissed. I'm like, no,
Right.
this guy is trying to come and kill you
So-
and your family. He killed your husband,
Right, yeah.
and you can't pull a trigger. And then when she's turned it on,
So when she said "got you," not only did she say that to Michael, she said it to you.
oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, she got me totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a really good surprise. I really love just the picture of when he's down there and
Yeah.
the bars across
Just
and he's
looking
just
up at her.
staring
Yeah.
and the flames are coming. I thought
Okay.
that was badass.
What's good?
I thought it was a great shot. As far as the overall ending, again, I talked about Allison holding the knife,
Yeah.
and again, I'm not big enough into fandom to really like know if there's a significance to that. But I
Yeah.
feel like there is something kind of.
I don't know. I mean,
there.
if you watch the original film, she does drop the knife a lot. Like, she drops it a bunch of times. That's how Michael really regains the knife a lot of times. So maybe it's like she's holding on the knife, like, she's powerful. She never dropped it, you know?
Or like if I'm holding it, he can't get it back.
Maybe.
Type of thing.
You never know. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not smart enough to interpret it. I don't know. I have to admit, in theaters, I was very, very, very upset whenever the flames were coming. I was like, oh no, they're killing Michael. They're killing him.
Your childhood.
Yeah,
Like,
they're killing him. And then I had this feeling whenever it cut back and there was no Michael staying there, I was like, something's up.
Mhm.
And then, of course, you watch the credits. In the very end, Test of Darkness, you can hear him breathing. I was like, he's still alive.
All right. Final question. Do you even want to have a sequel to this movie? Or do
I thought
you
about
feel like it ended really well and let's just leave it at that?
You know what? I thought about it, and after I watched it tonight, I feel like we have more. We can go more with it. I
Yeah.
think we can do more. I think there's some questions you might say to yourself: Did the doctor crash the bus? Is he the one that set it up for Michael to get out? And I mean, yeah, you watch it and you think, yeah, I think he did. But then again, was Lori involved? Like,
Right, because she knew the exact time he was removed. He knew where. He knew,
Exactly.
she knew like the route, everything.
Exactly. And I think there's a line in the movie where
And yeah, she even said that she prayed every night that he escaped.
yes.
So
And there's a line in the movie where, did one monster create another monster? And I think that's a good line. Like, did one monster create another monster?
so
You should-
Michael, being the original monster, created another monster in Lori. Is that what you're kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, no, it really is, and me too. I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Right.
That I feel like the biggest one is who crashed the bus.
Yeah.
Which, right now, I think we're led to believe it's the doctor. Right, because he said in the movie that Loomis was the only one that saw Michael in the wild.
Right. Yeah.
So I think he wanted to also see him in the
Right.
wild. So I think I would go more towards that theory.
Yeah.
But I can also see where Laurie can
I mean,
also
if they
be.
want to stop the movies there, yeah, you could.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
if they want to expand it, I think they could expand it as well.
All right. So overall, you being a super fan, give me your final take on the movie and the series and the direction the series is going.
I liked the movie. I really did. I think the movie was really good. Did I love it? Unfortunately, not. Didn't love it, but I did like it a whole lot. I mean, the series has had its ups and downs, and really, this has been like a highlight. It really has to have the series come back. Yeah, because we've had some really bad duds. Other than the first movie and the second movie, the rest are really mediocre. You know what I mean? For the most part. You have some highlights inside the movies themselves, some parts rather, but the movie itself, there's never been a really good third movie. I think this movie is really good.
Okay.
Really good. Didn't love it. I really liked it a whole lot. I think there's some problems with it, like we've talked about. But yeah, all in all, I mean, I really liked it. I mean, the thing is I love the character of Michael Myers. So just seeing Michael back on the screen in his glow, like his full like Shatner face and everything, I don't know, it brings me joy, really.
Yeah.
What about you? What did you think of it?
Again, I thought it was great coming from fresh eyes and not being a super fan. I was thoroughly entertained throughout. I was entertained throughout, and I'm really excited if they come out with another one. I'd instantly go check it out without hesitation.
Oh yeah, sorry I didn't say that. I definitely I'd want them to make a sequel. I think so. I mean, just to carry on the character. I mean, it's hard for me not to say that. I don't want to see it.
You just don't want to see him die.
I really don't.
You don't want to see it.
I mean, I'll pay money to go see it anytime you want to bring him back. That's my problem. I'll do it. So.
All right, so that's our overall thoughts on Halloween 2018. Looking forward to a sequel if there is a sequel. Let us know what you thought of the movie.
Absolutely.
Comment below. Loved it, hated it. Do you agree with us? Do you think we're idiots? Let us know. Don't forget to subscribe and watch responsibly. Cheers.
Cheers.